Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bilbao Revival. Today's episode, a little bit of everything for everybody out there. We've got a little bit of transfer update, as you can see on screen right now. Brought in a few young 16-year-old Spaniards from other clubs, as you can see there, some from big clubs as well. We've got a home game against Barca at the San Mamés in La Liga, and then as always, we've got a little bit of a roundup. We have played a few games since we last met. But as you can see on the screen, we're going to get straight into the transfers that we've brought in. And say, as you can see here, everybody came in on the 4th of January. Spent a little bit of money on each and every one of them. Some are going to be world beaters. Some are going to be really, really good quality. Some are just going to be really good as regards to like backup and good options in the squad. So we're going to go from top to bottom and then see what you think of them. So first one is Xavier Garcia from Real Sociedad. We bought him in for 1.5 million. And he's a 1.5-star current ability and a 5-star potential ability, depending on how you look at the star ratings in this in the game. We're going to be playing him as an advanced playmaker on attack. Good first touch, good passing, good technique, good work rate and teamwork and vision. Fairly good flair, good decision making, and he will just get better and better over time. But a really good attacking midfielder for us there in Xavier Garcia. Next one up was from Vallecano, 275,000, so one of the cheapest ones that we brought in. Ivan Perez, and he's a goalkeeper, so we needed a good goalkeeper. He's a 1.5-star up to a 3.5-star goalkeeper, and again, probably a good rotation. I think Kepa is going to take some beating to get out of that first 11, but again, good all-round stats. So good command of area, good handling, good reflexes, good rushing out. One-to-ones probably need a little bit of work regarding that, but good decision making as well. So could be a really good backup for us really in the next coming seasons. Ivan Perez there. Next up is Jordi from Espanyol, £1.2 million on Jordi, and he's another attacking midfielder. He'll be a player as the advanced playmaker on attack again. Probably a little bit better than the first than Garcia that we showed you. 1.5-star, but only a 4-star potential, but better stats all round really. Good first touch, good passing technique, great teamwork and vision, good off the ball, great flair. His decision making probably needs to be a little bit better, and his physical is always going to get better. He's only 17 years old. I said I did buy them when they were 16. So it's all kind of kosher and above board. But that is Jordi there. Omar Magassa from Atleti, £825,000 for him. He's a left winger, 1-star current, but up to a 4.5-star potential. Crossing and dribbling probably need a little bit of work, but great first touch, good technique, good work rate. Good pace and good acceleration down that wing as well. And again, something like decision making off the ball probably need a little bit of work, but again, they're only 16, 17 years old, and they're just going to get better and better if we play them right. Oriol Müller from Espanyol for 1.5 million. He's a striker, 15 finishing, 9 composure, so the composure needs a little bit of work. Good physicals already. Good mentals actually for someone who's only 16, so good determination, good flair, good leadership, great off the ball at 15. So he could be a really, really good striker for us to add on to the young striking talent that we've already got at the club. Jorge Morales from Las Palmas, 1.25 million, 1.2 million again. Good centre-back, 1-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, 10 heading, 10 marking, 13 tackling, good positioning, good determination, good decision-making. His anticipation's good as well. His physicals are really, really good. And again, he's already wanted out on loan by a couple of teams, which I'm going to do. He's going to get the game time out elsewhere. But if he can grow, he'll be fantastic for us. Jorge will. Samu Santos from Vallecano again. We rated them again. £500,000 for them. Good striker. Could be a good striker in the future. 11 finishing, 9 composure. Good off the ball. Physicals need a little bit of work, but again, he's only 16 years old, so he's going to get better and better as he comes through the youth ranks at Bilbao. Probably the best one that I've probably signed out of them all, John Munoz from Real Sociedad, 2.6 million for John, and he's going to be an absolute beast. Really good already. Probably could play a few games in our first team at the minute, but sent him out on loan to Burgos. 12 heading, 14 marking, 14 tackling, positioning and concentration, probably the only two that need real work in 10 and 9. Good decision making, good anticipation. Physicals are really good. He's a left footer as well, so he can play on that left hand side. And John Munoz probably will be in and around the first team in the next couple of seasons. And then finally, Marcos Sanchez from Real Betis, £3 million for him, probably our biggest signing to date. another centre-back, and yet again, one that could probably go straight in to our first team. But we're going to send him out on loan for the second half of this season. 15 heading, 15 marking, 12 tackling, great positioning, concentration 10, but again, that'll get better. Anticipation 13, determination is 17, and great physicals already for someone who's only 16, and he'll be going out on loan for the second half of the season. But all these loans, I can recall them whenever I want, and they'll go straight into the team if we need to. But 2-star current, 5-star potential, could be an absolute world beater in the years to come. So they are literally 9 or 10 transfers that we've made going into the second half of this season for some young talent there. What do you think? How do you think I've done in some of those? Who do you think out of all of those are the best signings that we've made there? I think personally for me, Munoz and Sanchez could be a really good centre-half partnership in the years to come. But what do you think? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Since we last met, we have played a few games, and we have been on a pretty good roll, to be fair. Let's show you the schedule. So we last met against Real Sociedad, 2-1 home win against them. Benito Franco, Nacho Monreal both popping up with the goals. We then had a relatively easy win against Real Urin, and we're through to the 5th round of the Spanish Cup. But 2-0 against those. Carlos Martinez and Iñaki Williams both scoring the goals. We then followed that up with a 1-0 win against Levante. Raul Garcia just doing the business there. Relatively easy win for us. Levante not really giving us too many issues. A great win against Leganes. Interspe and Uri, 95th minute, and then a De Santos own goal, really kind of putting the game to bed after 15 minutes, to be fair, and Dimitris Sivias scoring for them from the penalty spot. Malaga came to the San Memes and we beat them 3-1 again. Iñaki Williams with a brace and Benito Franco scoring yet again for him. 44,000 people at the San Memes, and Chris Brunt weirdly at Malaga this time round, and Chris Brunt popping up with a goal for them. And then we started the 5th round of the Spanish Cup against Sevilla, and we came away with a 2-0 win, which is a really good win for us. And Sevilla are still a really strong squad, really strong team in La Liga, and Benito Franco and Raul Garcia both popping up with the goals. And this is how it has made the league table look. We are now joint level on points with Atleti, 42 points. Real are behind us with a point, 41, and then Barca are on 39 alongside Valencia as well. So 5 teams really going for and fighting for that those Champions League places, and Madrid, Barca and Atleti all in there fighting with ourselves, with potentially a La Liga title on the cards for us this season, which will be fantastic. And then Manchester United in the Champions League. That'll probably be the next episode, hopefully, fingers crossed anyway. But as I said, today we are going to bring you the Barcelona game at the San Memes. Massive game for us, as you can see from the league table. And let's get straight into it. So here's the team. We've got Kepa in goal. We've got Uri, Nunez and Iago Martinez at the back. We've got Monreal on the left, DeMarcos on the right, and Interspe and Herrera in the middle of midfield. We've got Williams just above DeMarcos, just in front of DeMarcos on that right wing. And then Raul Garcia and Benito Franco up top. On the bench, we've got Gil Balanzega, Beñat, Unai Lopez, Iker Muniain, Zaraga and Carlos Martinez all on the bench. And let's submit that team and let's see what we can do against this Barca side. Playing a 3-5-2 as well. Suarez and Coutinho both up top. Alba and Sergio Roberto are the wing-backs. Rakitic, Diawara and Busquets in the middle of midfield. Savic, Umtiti and Piqué are the back line, and then ter Stegen in goal. No Lionel Messi. Where is Messi? Where is the man, the myth, the legend? Lionel Messi is injured. He is out for 4 to 6 months. Probably why they're struggling so much in the league. Cruciate ligaments for Lionel Messi. So they're starting a similar sort of formation from us, but they've still got the power and the pace of Luis Suarez up top. Haven't beaten Barcelona in this save just yet. I'm just going to say calmly, pick up from where you were left off last time. Go out there and do the business. Let's kick off. Let's go and get Barca. First highlight of the game, 22 minutes gone. Kepa with a free kick, and Uri is just going to launch that ball forward, and hopefully it falls to Monreal, and it does. But he's a little bit crowded out there on that left-hand side, and he just plays an aimless ball forward. Piqué, but Dali's on the ball. Franco's in there. Raul Garcia nicking the ball off Gerard Piqué, and Benito Franco can't just put the ball away. Probably a little bit of a tight angle for him there. Just after the half-hour mark now. Again, very, very tight match here. Barca not really doing too much. One shot, one on target, a little bit more possession than us, and that is going to see us through to half time. Other than that Benito Franco chance, nothing really coming from us in this game at all. Just going to tell the guys I'm not really pleased with what I've seen out there. I haven't really taken the game to this Barca side. We're going to keep Benito Franco out there just for a little bit longer, and if it doesn't work, we've got people like Carlos Martinez on the bench to come on and hopefully do the business for us. I brought Balanzega on for Monreal. Monreal picked up a little bit of a knock, I think, towards the end of that first half, so we're just going to keep it there. We're going to go back up to control, and we're just going to retain the possession a little bit. Hopefully we can take the ball away from this Barca side, and let's kick off for the second half. I'd love to beat them. I've never beaten them yet in this save, and I'd love to put one past them. DeMarcos now on this right hand side, and Herrera picks the ball up. DeMarcos whipping the ball into Balanzega. Raul Garcia, Balanzega again. But what a press there from Barcelona's midfield and defensive line. Williams down the line to DeMarcos, but he's pushed a little bit wide yet again. Back to Ander Herrera. Lovely patient player from Bilbao into Balanzega. Can he get a ball out of his feet? He can. Takes a shot, but it's a little bit high and wide. Probably taken on his right foot with being a left footer. Probably not the best thing to do. DeMarcos again. 10 minutes into the second half. Back to Ander Herrera. Herrera's going to pick that ball up, and he's surrounded again by a lot of Barca players. Balanzega out to Ander Herrera. Can he get the ball quick through to Iñaki Williams? He can. Into Raul Garcia. Raul Garcia is there. Iñaki Williams puts the cross in, and Raul Garcia puts Bilbao 1-0 up against Barcelona. Our 3-5-2 is seemingly working a little bit better than theirs. Balanzega, the ball out to Ander Herrera. He allows the player to come towards him. Williams again whips that ball in. Raul Garcia arriving late, heading to the far corner to Sagan, no chance. 1-0 to Bilbao. Corner, Raul Garcia is going to whip that ball in, but Diawara gets that ball clear. And Herrera into Benito Franco, into Uri, back to Interaspe, and they press really, really well. Raul Garcia getting tackled, but Williams is going to pick that ball up, and he tries to find Ander Herrera, but it's a loose pass, and now Luis Suarez looking dangerous on the counter-attack, but we do really well in defence. Nunez just stepping forward there. Balanzega getting the ball down on his feet. Ander Herrera out to Williams. He's going to take his man on. He's got a lot of pace, whips the ball in, tries to find Benito Franco at the far post, but little bit rough, and that's taken a deflection. Raul Garcia scores a second, but it goes down as a savage own goal. The cross from Williams was too heavy, far too heavy for anybody in the middle, as we'll see it here. Williams whipping this ball in, and it's far too heavy for Benito Franco, and Sergio Roberto does enough, but Raul Garcia getting the ball, taking a shot, Savage sticking a leg out. 25 minutes to go, 2-0 to Bilbao. Right, we're going to make some changes with 20 minutes to go. Interaspe is looking absolutely shattered, so we're going to bring Beñat on in that deep line playmaker role, and Raul Garcia is not looking the strongest, so we're going to bring Munayin on for him in that attacking midfielder role. 20 minutes to go, 2-0 up against Barcelona, and that puts 3 points clear. Both Madrid teams still have to play this weekend, and hopefully we can hold out strong. Williams whipping the ball in yet again, trying to find Munayin, but Diawara is going to get that ball clear, and Luis Suarez with a loose touch from him. Balanzega on that left hand side, Benito Franco trying to nip in there before ter Stegen can get the ball, but it's just coming straight back at them. Barcelona can't get out of their own half. Williams down this right hand side. Can he get the ball in this time? He can, but Balanzega's at the far post, and that is 3-0 to Bilbao. Iñaki Williams finding someone this time, and Barcelona look a different team without Lionel Messi. He's out for a good 6 months, so he's out for the rest of the season, and Barcelona could find it tough this year. And Iñaki Williams down that right hand side, whipping the ball in, finding Balanzega, the left wing back, for coming in on that left hand side. 3-0 to Bilbao. 10 minutes to go, game over. Beñat again, 4 minutes to go. Out to Ander Herrera. Can we make it 4-0? Benito Franco whipped the ball in, taking another deflection, but ter Stegen with great reactions there. And Uri going all the way back to Balanzega, back to Ander Herrera. They press really, really well in the middle of midfield, trying to make us go out on the outside. Titi gets that clear, and Iniesta's just going to play the ball up to Luis Suarez, and he's just going to turn on the afterburners. But Uri's done really, really well now. Defensive three, Martinez, Nunez, and Uri, all 7.5 and above, which has been absolutely phenomenal, which is what you need when you're playing against these big teams. Suarez is there, and Suarez shoots. Suarez heads the ball in. Jordi Alba whipping the ball in from this left-hand side. A little bit lax as I was singing the praises of the defence. Jordi Alba just whipping that ball in, and Luis Suarez just run off the ball there, run off the defenders, makes it 3-1 till Bilbao. That should see us now to a 3-1 win against Barcelona. First win in the save against the Catalans, and I cannot think of a better performance against some of the big teams, really, to be fair. Monaco this season in the Champions League to put us through to the Champions League knockout rounds, but what a performance this is from these Bilbao boys. And we're really digging in against the big teams like Barca, like Real Madrid. And there we go. The final whistle's gone. 3-1 to Bilbao. Consolation goal for Luis Suarez for Barcelona. But Iñaki Williams with an 8.8 performance. Man of the match performance there from him. Benito Franco didn't do too much, 6.5. So he's still only young. He's still only 17, 18. So he's going to get those kind of in and out performances for the players. But what a performance. Very happy with the way we played. First win against the big boys, and it puts us top of the table. What an episode this has been. A 3-1 win against Barcelona. First win against the Catalan Giants. Lovely to see. We're going to be back against Villarreal away from home, and at home against Manchester United in the Champions League. First knockout round, first leg. Hopefully we can go into that and come away from that and go into Old Trafford with a little bit of a lead. Our home form is fantastic. As you can see, our form so far at the minute, since this new tactics bedded in. As if you can remember, we brought it in against this Madrid game. We absolutely got dominated against Madrid, dominated against Bayern. But since then, we've gone on a little bit of a run, as you can see. And the formation seems to be clicking with all the players now, which is fantastic. But as I said, next time out, we'll play against Villarreal and Manchester United. If you enjoyed today's episode, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't miss out on any more content by hitting that little bell icon so it just drops into your sub boxes and you know it's there. And until next time when we play Villarreal and Manchester United, I'll see you soon.